Sup everyone, welcome to another video. So this is a video I've been planning to make for so long, and today I'm going to make it. So there's this theory where Carol, Papyrus, Des, even goddamn Rudy is the Roaring Knight, which none of those guys are, and this will show you why. So here are some hang-ups about these theories. Carol, while is a good pick, is probably busy, and so the knight is disguising as him. I mean her. Rudy is in the goddamn hospital. Des is learning the code, and Papyrus is always in his house. So I'll tell you what the truth of the Roaring Knight is. He is this guy, the Vessel. Now, we don't really see him, but we might probably be seeing him without noticing. So, the Roaring Knight roars, has a sword, never talks, is genocide, really powerful, can't have a katana in the light world, so it must be a black dagger, and is completely inhuman. The Vessel has a sword, possibly, never talks, obviously, genocide, neutral, or pacifist, you can pick that. It can be really powerful depending on how you use it. The sword is another item in the light world, pencil. Probably inhuman, and it roars silently. And you know what both of these guys are? Mysterious. So, let me break it down for you. Papyrus is always in his house. Rudy is always in the hospital, usually. Carol is probably busy, so the knight took that as a chance to disguise as her. And Des is learning the code. So maybe this vessel revolved its life around those shadow mantles you see. So then they used that to create their armor, and then they used that to create this sword. They were shards in the light world, and then they were actually obsidian in Minecraft, kind of. So basically, Vessel is the Roaring Knight, no questions asked. Also, if you think this is wrong and still think this is Papyrus, Rudy, Carol, or Des, Papyrus I doubt most of, you guys can think whatever you want, but all I will tell you is that there's a high chance you guys could be wrong. I could be wrong too. But I don't know if it's high or low, because I'm not actually smart. I'm a kid. I didn't even create Deltarune. Toby did. Now, if you say that anyone else is the Roaring Knight, then I swear to God, kill yourself. Anyway, so here's why the Vessel is the Roaring Knight. The Roaring Knight has a sword, just like Chris and the Vessel. The Roaring Knight never talks, and just like the Vessel and Chris. The Roaring Knight uses genocide. So can Chris and the Vessel. And I said can because it depends on the trail you go. The knight is really powerful, and Chris and the Vessel can be really powerful depending on how you use them. The Roaring Knight has to have something less powerful than a katana in the light world. I mean, yes, it's longer than Carol's katana, but it has to be like some sort of dagger. And also, this is the same thing that obviously happens with Chris, with where and Chris and the vessel will use a pencil for the sword in the light world, at least, but in the dark world they see a sword. And the Roaring Knight is obviously inhuman, right? Well, let me tell you that the vessel could be inhuman, and also Chris is a bit inhuman. I do not know how. Now, the Roaring Knight obviously roars, but little do you know that Chris technically roars. Well, because because they are usually silent, they don't even create any noise. Also, they're little, and also these guys. This guy is real mystery, man. He takes out his sword. He's like he is a human, but to monsters that is inhuman. But I'm pretty sure that's not because of the soul. Chris, even without the soul, is already inhuman. So, and somehow Chris screams, but very silently. That's probably roaring for in vessel terms. And you know the obvious one, both are mysterious. We don't know much about the vessel's lore. We don't know much about Chris's lore. And most of all, we don't know about the Roaring Knight's identity and lore at all. We don't know how he made his armor. It could be made out of black cardboard. It could be made out of normal glass. It has to be made out of something, right? So that is why I'm trying to take a mysterious character and connect him with another mysterious character. And those two characters are the Roaring Knight and the Vessel. Now, these two individuals have so much similarities within them. And also, I have some theories about why Des is missing in the code, why Rudy is in the goddamn hospital. So this stupid knight literally slashes Rudy in a vital organ, and people are treating that vital organ so he doesn't die. As for Des, literally in the code, well, that is true, but you might want to know why. Well, it's probably the Roaring Knight sending him, or maybe him creating friend to do that. And also, Papyrus is literally always in his house. I do not know why. Which, probably, he's not even in the Dark World. He's never even been to a Dark World because he's always in his house. And also, Carol would never have contact to her own phone. Like, I don't think she even brought a phone. Like, she just uses that's probably the Roaring Knight's phone contacting Carol's phone somehow. And he's calling from Carol's phone on the kitchen table. So that's probably how he disguised as Carol. He mutated with the mantle and then called. And also, why in the hell is he obsessed with a sword? With the soul? If you think all of this is wrong, explain this? Why in the hell is Why in the hell is the knight obsessed with the sword? With the soul?
I can talk now.
Sorry, guys, that was my friend. She came over to my house. So, anyway, why in the hell is the knight obsessed with the soul? I mean, seriously, this guy is this guy disguising as Carol is not hiding the fact that he's obsessed with soul. Like, it's probably that has to be some sort of clever ruse. There has to be something up with Carol. So that's why I'm pretty sure the wrong guy's disguising the vessel is disguising as Carol, and also is the wrong knight. Well, that was a fun ride. I loved talking to you about these bone straddles and black knives and seas. There's so many bone straddles all over the place. Now, I know, it might not be the vessel, but that might actually be it. So, I was happy to talk about this with you. But that's just a theory, a game theory.